Hello, everyone. This is Sonia Cato Howard, and I am here welcoming you to E-Women, where we help women to be happy, healthy, and hopeful. I am partnering with Kimmy McNeese, and I am here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. and Kimmy is on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. And of course, we do Tuesday, every first and third Tuesday meetup with women anywhere. Tonight, I want to talk about who is building you up. You know, this new year, Kimmy and I have been talking to you about a lot of things about helping you to start your year off right and to stay on track, right? I've been talking to you about, watching the words that you use, how you talk to people, getting out of bad relationships, asking people for help with your ideas. And then tonight, I really want to talk about helping you to get the right people to motivate you to get your goals, right? A good support system. I know a lot of us did not grow up with a positive support system, right? Maybe you didn't have anyone to believe in you or push you to be all that you could be. Maybe your caregiver was busy surviving or just staying sober. Maybe you weren't encouraged to stay in school. Maybe you had to work or babysit siblings, right? Then, of course, some of us have had, been verbally abused instead of being built up. Being told that we'll never be anything, right? Or, some of us have made mistakes, maybe trouble in the law or having babies early. So you couldn't follow your dreams. And now you're all grown up and you still don't have a positive support system or somebody pouring into you positively, giving you feedback. And now as an adult, your family comes first. You have to take care of your kids, you have to take care of your husband, so there's still no time to take care of you. Maybe you still believe what you were told a long time ago, that you couldn't do it. And so you never tried. When I was growing up, I had some crazy aunts. I'm talking about crazy aunts. It's amazing that my cousins all got on the right track because their moms were off the chain. I had some aunts who made their kids clean the house spotless, like from top to bottom, like 7 days a week. I'm not talking about in a good way. I'm talking about like Hebrew slave cleaning. And then I had some aunts who didn't think school was important, maybe because they didn't finish school. So they would keep their kids out for no reason at all. Of course, we had, I had aunts that mentally abused their kids and cursed them out. I mean, you ain't been cursed out till you've been old school cursed out, right? And then, of course, they physically abused them. And I'm not talking about a whipping. I'm talking about child abuse, right? And it's almost as if they were like jealous of them, and then they really didn't want them to succeed. They didn't have a good support system. Thank God that he was there and he got them on the right track. Today, my cousins are all doing very well in life. It's hard to believe that they came from the same grandmother because my mother was the opposite. Now, don't get me wrong. My mother definitely had her issues. I've shared before that she was a drug addict. She was an alcoholic. She was a working addict, So she had her issues, but in spite of that, my mom she always encouraged me, And she always told me that I was pretty and that I was smart. She always told me that she loved me. She was very strict on school. I could only make A's and B's. But even that, was good for me. She always kissed me and made me feel like I was loved. My mom always told me that I could do anything I wanted to do. And that went a long way. Because she believed it, guess what? I believed it. So I've never really put any limits on myself because of that. And once I had my daughter, my mom helped me with my daughter. When you have kids and you're young, you're always broke. So your mom have to do everything. My mom bought my daughter's school clothes. You know, she bought all her birthday gifts, her Christmas toys, everything. I remember when I was in college and I needed a computer, my mom spent $3,000, if you can believe that, on a computer. Back then, computers were very expensive. And I just really appreciated that. So she's always really supported me. And even when she died and went to heaven, she hooked a sister up. You know, she left me money. I was able to buy me a house and furniture. So, you know, this is what we want to be as moms, as women. We want to be that type of support system for our kids, where our kids are set up in a positive way, where they know that we love them. They believe that they can do it. I mean, this is where we really strive to be. You know, the only reason, well, I'm not going to say the only reason, part of the reasons why you have not accomplished your goals is because you don't have a good support system in place. And so there are a couple of things I want to talk about with having a good support system. The first thing is you want to have someone that encourages you. This can be a mentor or a coach. This person can help you to figure out what you really want to do, right? Help you set goals, and then help you to figure out your obstacles. And that is what could get in the way of keeping you from doing, reaching your goals. And then, of course, creating a plan so that you can remove those obstacles, right? Every time I talk to you, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to you about getting your goals, figuring out what you want to do, getting on track, moving all the junk and drama out of the way, and moving forward. Everything I talk about, that's what it's going to be, right? And so a coach or mentor also will help you, keep you accountable. This will be somebody that you have to speak to. You have to answer to, why didn't you get your goals accomplished? Next is you want to have somebody that believes in you, right? Your coach or mentor may or may not believe in you. That's their job, right? Is to keep you on track. But this is somebody that could be like your mom or your friend. It's somebody that tells you, girl, you can do this. Girl, you need to take advantage of this. You should try this. It's really your personal cheerleader, right? You want somebody who believes in you. Next is you want somebody that prays with you and prays for you. Now, a lot of us, we know people who just pray all the time. You should know somebody who prays all the time. I got friends who are prayer warriors who say that it's almost like a burden because they can't not pray for somebody. Like, they have to pray for people all the time. It's like something that God has put on their hearts to do. So find you somebody that is praying and tell them what to pray for you about and have them praying for you all the time. Also, you can join a prayer group. I'm a part of a prayer group. Shout out to prayer sister. Oh, so Lord, they're going to kill me for this. Prayer Women of Purpose. I'm sorry, ladies. Shout out to Women of Purpose. We meet once a month, and this is a group where I can just let my hair down and just tell what I'm going through, and everybody will pray for me and encourage me. You want a group like that you can join. And this prayer is all about reminding you of what God says, right? Because this whole world will discourage you and you tell you that you can't do it. But then you need to know what God says about what you can do and that you can do it. And God will show you how you can accomplish your goals. So you want somebody praying for you. Next is you want somebody you can bounce your ideas off. Of course, this can be a friend or a coworker, a cousin, or anybody. This is somebody that's like-minded, somebody that really gets you and knows what you're trying to do. And I know some of these roles may cross over, and it could be the same person that can provide all of these things, but you really need somebody that gets you. I have a cousin that gets me. No matter what I talk about, I bring it to her and she'll make it better. She'll add something to it and make it better. So, you need somebody that you can bounce ideas off. Next is you need somebody who will show you the way, right? This is what I talked about a little while ago, is somebody who's already done it. When you get somebody who's already done it, they will counsel you, they will give you new ideas, they will help give you what you need to move forward, give you what you need to move to the next steps. And hopefully they'll tell other people about what you're doing and help you to network. Shout out to Deborah England at Hearts to Nourish. That's my boo-boo. She helped me with everything, okay? Everything. So you need somebody like that who will definitely, show you the way. Next is you need somebody who will help you. I know this may sound like the rest of them, but now I'm kind of talking about people in the community. Maybe a community business or a nonprofit that will donate to you to your cause, or maybe let you volunteer there to get what you need, or no matter what your service or product that you offer, there's somebody that needs it, right? So find somebody out there that needs it so that they can help you get to where you want to be. And maybe you can even find a business partner, somebody who is kind of going parallel to what you're doing. And by the time you guys get your ideas together, it'll be a bigger idea, a better idea. And I have business partners with everything that I do. With E-Women is Kimmy McNeese. With E-Girls is Jessica Sykes. Reinvent Me, Bridget Renee. And then Jessica and I also doing a Girl Scout troop in the prison. So I have business partners with whatever I do. It's always good not to go at it alone. Get somebody who's investing their time and effort to it. And then last is your support group. You want you, right? You need to be a part of your support group. You need to support what you're doing and believe in what you're doing. You need to take the time and the space to not only work on your stuff, but also to rejuvenate. Take some time to get away and really think about what you want to do. Take a weekend trip. I take Sundays off. I don't work on Sundays. I need my mind to rest because I work on this all day long. And then this will give you some time to really clearly think and be creative. And it really doesn't matter whether you grew up with a support system or not, because guess what? You can change it now. In order for you to reach your goals, you really have to surround yourself with people who believe in you and people who are willing to help you. So the challenge is, let's be purposeful about who we spend our time with. Thanks again for watching. Catch Kimmy tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Meet up first and third Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Share it, repost it, like it. Thanks. Bye.